Ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time yet again. Another episode of Brawl News. Before we dive into the big news here today, YouTuber things, if you guys enjoy the content, be sure to subscribe to the channel. I know it's annoying, I hate when YouTubers do this as well, but it genuinely helps out the channel a ton, so thank you guys. Starting things off here in this episode today, as you guys should know, there is a lot of really interesting stuff right around the corner in this next update. We already know about the brand new confirmed brawler, Ziggy, but it looks like there's going to be a lot more exciting stuff coming out than just Ziggy here. Just a few days ago now, at the point that I'm recording this video, our boy KT ended up interviewing some of the dev team members at a panel at the Comic-Con. And in it, we got some looks as to what might be coming out in the next update, aside from what we already know, which it seems pretty hype. Once again, taking a look at a few posts from the absolute GOAT, Chosen. If you guys don't have enough time to watch the entire video from Kairos, he did a really great job posting all the important details that pertain to the next update or other important stuff. So let's dive into it. The very first one, and honestly the biggest one in my opinion, aside from what we already know, is there is going to be confirmed this time a new collab in the next update. Now I've already seen a few comments from individuals out there. The trust is kind of broken right at this point, seeing that from the roadmap that was quite some time ago, they brought up collabs coming out several times in past updates, but all of them pretty much so fell through in the last few. yeah, sure, I won't believe it till I see it. A lot of stuff like that. But I got a feeling this time it's actually going to come, a collab of some sort, seeing that they brought it up at the panel itself. Most of the evidence that we drew upon for the collabs that were in the works was from months ago from that roadmap, so things can change, but seeing that they brought it up at the panel, it's pretty dang recent, I would say. Things are already in the work, right? Now at this point, we have no real idea what the collab might be. I feel like the only time we really had like Easter eggs or sneak peeks about a collab was the one of the very first ones. I think Toy Story was the first one, right? But we actually got an Easter egg or sneak peeks for that with the profile icon in the Supercell Brawl Stars fan kit over there. But recently, I feel like the Brawl Stars dev team wants to hold collabs a little bit closer to the chest based on previous leaks and whatnot, tarnishing the collaboration between the two companies that are making the collab in the first place. So I think it's going to be no real Easter eggs about it. I've seen a few ideas that have been brought up in the past. I know Sonic was one. A lot of people are thinking like Undertale or Deltarune and stuff like that. But I really think this one is going to be a complete surprise at the end of the day. But if we do get any information, though I don't really think we're going to, I'll be sure to keep you guys in the loop on that front. So if we take a look at everything that we know of right now, we know a collab is coming in the next update. We already have confirmation of a brawler being announced this early on, being Ziggy. And of course, all the crazy changes that the dev team wants to make in this next update, given to us in this post some time ago that we made a dedicated video on. I understand if you forgot about this, but a lot of really interesting stuff coming around the horizon. It's been a really long time since we've had this much stuff like already out in the open as to what's coming out in the next update. So I got a good feeling about this one. I think there's a lot of potential to get some hype back into Brawl Stars. So we'll have to wait and see. And again, if we do find out any information, Easter eggs, leaks, and whatnot, I'll be sure to keep you guys in the loop. But aside from specifically next update related topics, what else noteworthy was brought up in that Kairos video? And we'll quickly go over this before we move on. One important note that might catch your guys' interest is the Brawl Stars dev team is actively looking for partners to help with future movie endeavors for the Brawl Stars lore and IP. As you can see here, the Brawl Stars team is actively looking for partners to work with to make a Brawl Stars movie. So it's safe to expect a new official movie announcement in the future. Not bad. And they also brought up in the Kairos video that they do want to broaden the IP, get out to other mediums out there in the Brawl Stars lore and whatnot. And I think, hey, if we're talking about Supercell games, I feel like Brawl Stars has one of the coolest, most richest backstories and lore to be able to make like a movie out of it. So that would be great for Brawl Stars, honestly, to get new eyes on the game itself. Would love it, dude. That'd be freaking hype. Next point, the Brawl Stars dev team answered a question about temporary brawlers, you guys know, and probably wishing to forget the whole Buzz Lightyear fiasco that we had in the past. Basically, the question was, will temporary brawlers come back in some shape or form in the future? And the dev team reluctantly said no. It was a really cool concept on paper. I know the first time the dev team brought it to the content creators and like their plans, it was really exciting. I thought it was a great idea, but they explain in the panel, in order to release a temporary brawler, you kind of want it to be a little bit more on the OP side of things so that it's like a fun event, right? Imagine such an underwhelming brawler being released for this cool event and it just like totally tarnishes the whole thing, right? But not only that, implementing a temporary brawler took a lot of dev time, they explained, and instead of taking that dev time on a temporary event, they would like to shift their focus and dev time into things that will be lasting in the game, which makes a ton of sense. So temporary brawlers no longer gonna be coming as of right now. This one caught me off guard. It's crazy. The Brawl Stars team is passionate about adding voice chat in game. What the frick? This does not mean it's 100% coming, but it's just on their minds to add it somehow. What do you think of this? Dude, voice chat has been like brought up a few times in the past, and I've always thought that it'd be such a bad implementation, just given the fact that like the player base is a little bit on the younger side of things for Brawl Stars, and could you imagine the crazy stuff that would be said in those chats, man? I'm sure there would be regulations and whatnot, like if you're a certain age, but still, man, that'd be crazy. But those were some of the key points to take away from that video from Kairos. A lot of really interesting stuff, and honestly, I haven't been this hyped up for an update for Brawl Stars in quite some time, just because we know so much about it. I got a feeling it's gonna be really good. Moving along to some more current event stuff, things have been popping off in Brawl Stars recently, just in the game itself, right? Aside from the whole Angels vs Demons event. Just recently, we were hit with some challenges here for a ton of free goodies, including skins. Dude, hey, you guys know the motto, free is always good. But not only that, just a few days ago, the Brawl Stars dev team ended up releasing a new Hypercharged Unleashed event. Getting free hypercharges, I'm not gonna complain about that either. And on top of that, this has now been in the game for quite some time, but we also have Showdown Plus in the game again, and Brawl Arena. Dude, right now in Brawl Stars, it's like the best time to be playing just from like what's going on right now, right? It's so exciting. But moving along to our last important bit of news here in this episode today, a few weeks ago now, I ended up making a video about some serious issues in the realm of hacking going on in Brawl Stars, or just cheating in general. Whether that's physical, like hackers with auto aim, auto dodge, all that craziness, which if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, make sure to check out that video. But on top of that, there's a lot of win trading going on in ranked and all of that crazy stuff. It had a lot of people talking, a lot of pro players. It hit a ton of corners inside the Brawl Stars community, and the Brawl Stars dev team actually did something about it, which is sick. Once again, taking to Chosen. This guy is so dang good at what he does. But one day ago, as you can see here, there is a massive ban wave happening right now in Brawl Stars. Accounts that have been using cheats, unauthorized Brawl Stars clients that would let you auto dodge, shoot, just faced a permanent ban today. This was one of the biggest ban waves in Brawl Stars history. Tons of people deleted basically from the game for cheating. And if you ask me, it's wonderful. I feel like it's been a while since this whole conversation has been brought up inside the Brawl Stars community. Way back in the day, I would say like 3-ish years ago, it became quite an issue. I don't know if things changed with certain like hacking clients or anything like that, but it hasn't been too big of a problem for quite some time until recently. Tons of examples of people seeing really strange behavior from individuals in their matches, and like I watch a lot of ranked Brawl Stars content, and I'm a fan of a lot of creators that play ranked. And I was even seeing for quite some time, people would hop into like a ranked match and just like question if people are hacking, which is like not good, right? It was never really an issue like that. So super happy that this ban wave came through, and hopefully they can stay on top of it. Whatever they did, let's keep that up, right? But that's just about all we got here in this episode today. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate you all so much. And again, I'll be sure to keep you guys in the loop if we do find out anything else. Fun times in Brawl Stars are coming, if you ask me. Adios, everybody. Take care.